guys, welcome to the 5th episode of the First Girl podcast. I'm Jen.
And I'm Favor.
And in this episode, we talk about Elizabeth. I'm calling her Lizzie.
Mrs. Lizzie and her racist concubines.
We talk about Queen Elizabeth and her messed up family. We talk about dating. And what was the other thing?
That's basically it.
That's basically it. So we hope you enjoy this episode, and
we hope you guys also find ways. And we also talked about how we really want you guys to connect with us.
Oh my God, yes.
Connect and give your feedback and stuff. But we hope you guys enjoy this episode.
This morning, I was like, because my mom came back from work, I was like, oh, Mom, is it windy? So she was just like, yeah. And I was talking about how they named it Storm Dudley. She thought, oh, I thought they were talking about a storm in Dudley.
My sister even said to me, you're lying. It's not called Storm Dudley. I was thinking,
it's Dudley.
It's the confidence for me. You're confidently saying rubbish. And the thing is, when my sister, when she thinks because she's smart, and when she thinks she's correct, she gives you that look of like, are you dumb? Like,
yeah.
How can you call it Storm Dudley? And I'm thinking, that's what it literally is. But I didn't even engage. I was like, I'm not gonna carry on.
You know what I was thinking? You know what? I think, to be fair though, like, we do live in the Queen's England. It's living in Birmingham, and it puts us in an echo chamber, because living in Birmingham, obviously, if you couldn't tell from my accent, we're a Brummie. Represent.
Calm down. To be fair, I don't feel like your accent is even as strong anymore. I think it's because of me. Do you know why I say this? Because I have this thing where, based on how you speak to me, I would try and speak the same way. Not because I'm like intentionally trying to do it. It just comes out. So if I'm speaking to someone that's from Birmingham, my Birmingham accent comes out more. But when I'm speaking to people, my friends in London, it doesn't. No, I know what I'm saying.
What does that have to do with me though?
I'm just saying stuff because
the last time.
No, let me finish. Patience. So because you speak to me and my accent in terms of the Birmingham accent is not as strong, you don't have that strong accent. But whenever I put it on, or whenever we're around people that have a stronger Birmingham accent, your Birmingham accent comes out more. I am
going to
English.
Wow, it's a struggle, guys. No, because the last time, remember when it was your birthday, and I asked your friend, I was like, who do you think has got the strongest Birmingham accent? And all of you said me, but that whole day there was no one there that had a Brummie accent. It was you and Issa and her. None of you guys have Brummie accents, but yet she said that I have a strong one.
Yeah, no, just because I'm saying it's not as strong, you still have it.
Oh, you know what? Forget this.
It's just not as strong. Imagine, oh my God. I hope it doesn't listen to this. Anyways, some person messaged me saying, oh, I thought you would have had a stronger Birmingham accent and you have a London accent. I'm like,
London?
I just, whatever you hear me say is that I don't, with accents, I find it weird. Like, you just open your mouth and speak. Whatever comes out. You don't think about, oh, I want to sound like this. So, because I wish I could do the American accent, but I can't do the American accent.
It's okay. It's not by force.
Yeah, but that's my point. Just because I want to do it doesn't mean I can do it. So that clearly shows I'm not trying to put on anything or whatever. I'm just speaking how I speak. So I really wish I could do the American accent. And I know if I go to America, just give me 2 months. Give me 2 months. That's all I need,
2 months, give me a day. And I'm already talking like oh my God, girl. Anyway, what was my original point?
I don't know what you were talking
Dudley.
about.
That's the one, Dudley.
Storm.
So, that's what. So obviously, living in Birmingham, it's a very multicultural city. Sometimes we forget that outside of Birmingham, there are very white areas in England.
Oh my gosh, tell me about it.
I actually forget. Like, I remember, when it was Love Island, and I was like, why did only 3% of... Because obviously, when I'm on Twitter, I'm just seeing, like, black people tweeting. Yeah. My mum was like, you do realise that there's a very small percentage of, like,
black people,
coloured people. Sorry, not coloured. Well, not in 1950s. Yeah, I know. Sorry.
Black people.
Yeah. So anyway, I keep going off on tangent. My mouth today does not want to work. So the other day I was thinking, Dudley is a nasty name for a storm. Come on now, Dudley.
I think it's fitting.
I mean, if you go to Dudley High Street,
I think it's perfect.
There you go.
Dudley's a bit of a mess.
Not a mess. If you're from Dudley,
so.
But anyway, I was thinking,
it makes perfect sense.
Despite the fact that England is a very white country, we still want representation, and I'm taking representation to the next level. Okay. When are we going to get Storm Mohammed? When are we going to get Storm Blessings?
Stop that.
When are we going to get Storm? Give me another ethnic name. Come on. Come on.
Kwame.
Hey?
For my Ghanaian brothers out there. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
When are we I'm trying to think of another when are we going to get another Storm Isabella?
Shaniqua.
When are we going to get another?
I think that's it. I think she's stopped. Yeah.
I'm trying to involve everyone. You know what I mean?
I think we've covered the whole place.
You know what I mean? But when? But then I realised again, this is the Queen's England, bro. Even Meghan, the one that could literally be white passing. I had comments on her.
I found that crazy, the fact that she struggled with racism.
It just shows you how racist.
Because she literally looks white to an extent. Well, obviously, yeah. But she looks white than most, because most mixed race people, she looks more white than mixed race, and yet she still received a lot of backlash.
Like there's not a sprinkle of brown in her children, but yet because it was the dad that made that comment about how worrying about how brown the child would come out.
Dad?
It was the dad.
Oh no!
What's his name? The one that's supposed to be king. What's his name? Prince Charles.
I don't know.
The one that cheated.
I don't.
We're gonna have a whole cheater. Yeah, Princess Diana and Camilla and all that stuff, innit? Oh.
Yeah, I
guys, you will not pass the life in the UK test.
I've already done it. I've done it, man.
Sure.
Yeah, I did it. I'm British, guys.
But yeah, like it's baffling. Like their children does not not even a little curl in their hair.
And do you know that they were trying so hard to knock her down to the point where they were actually paying the media. That because I remember I was watching a documentary. They were paying the media to release like negative stories about her. So that basically,
crazy.
I think someone did a comparison. Her and the other
Kate,
whatever her name is, would be in the same place, doing the same thing, do exactly the same thing, but the way the media would describe what she's doing and what Kate is doing, it would be completely different.
Like the thing that baffled me was when she was pregnant and she was on some red carpet and she you know how pregnant women put their hands on their belly?
Yeah. Oh, I saw that.
Yeah. Wow.
Yes. It's ridiculous.
It's scary. It's actually, you know what? And I remember me and Marcelo were having an argument about this. She was like, no, Harry deserves to have his thing taken. And I was just, I'm sorry, if you're listening, I'm so sorry for misquoting you. I can't remember what you said. But I was just like, at the same time, I understand like why he decided to leave.
Do you know what's mad? Do you know what's mad? A lot of people, even some black people, genuinely were on the Queen Elizabeth's side. And I found it crazy. I'm like, are we so blindsided that we don't see things for what they are? Like, people are thinking that it's just the fact that he disrespected his family. But how did he disrespect? What did he actually do?
The thing is, his bloodline was disrespected from the moment that they were trying to kill his mom.
That's even going back. But genuinely, if people looked at what he actually did, tell me exactly what he's done. So getting married to someone that's from America, is that what it is, or is it the fact that she's mixed race, or what exactly has he done? Because I'm trying to because you know, sometimes when people say to you, okay, let me try and see from your point of view, but
there's not, you can't argue apart
he didn't actually do anything wrong.
No.
But people are saying, oh yeah, he left his family. How? If he even brought her here, like he brought the everything. This girl moved.
She dropped everything. She had a job.
She had a career.
Bro, listen.
She left everything to come to live this whole British life with him. And the way we received her was terrible. What do you expect him to do? As a man that clearly loves his wife, he's going to do what's best for her, which is take her away from this.
Yeah.
How is that wrong? How is that wrong?
But, and you know what? It's so scandalous. Did you not? Was it yesterday when it came out on the news that the paedophile? He's paying the person, what was it, 120 million of his mum's money or something?
It's 12 million.
Queen Elizabeth!
Don't break the table.
I'm angry.
Now, but
Elizabeth,
do you
speak
know
up.
what's mad? Do you know what's mad? It's not even. He's not the one paying.
It's the Queen.
The Queen is paying.
Elizabeth. I'm not even calling her Queen, you know.
She's
Elizabeth.
And I remember I was reading the comments. People were saying stuff like, "So taxpayers' money," because best believe we're paid. Do you know we pay for the Queen? Do you know we?
Of course I know.
So when you work, your tax is.
Listen, I got my pay slip today, you know.
Mate, it hurts my soul when I used to experience that pain of seeing the money that's leaving your account, thinking, what is this? But we're paying her to be an old beautiful white lady. Let me be nice.
Listen, if you don't see another episode after this yet, you know what happened.
It's the Queen. Yeah, a beautiful, nice looking woman to live for as long as she wants to live, because this woman ain't going nowhere. She's
going
strong, boy. She's not going nowhere.
To the point where her husband was literally dead and they still kept him alive.
She's standing. But anyways, we're paying her to do whatever she's doing, and she thought, you know what? I want to use my 12 million for my money to help a rapist. Settle his case. I'm sorry.
And on top of that, it's just like listen, when people say the UK is not racist, from when the most negative thing that comes out of that family is, oh, Meghan Markle, when you've had your child has cheated, all of his dirty laundry. You know what? This is, even though it's bad, it's my favourite thing about the whole Prince Charles and Camilla thing.
What happened?
I think they used to send each other letters, and in one of the letters he talks about how he wishes he was her tampon so he can be in her. I'm not even lying. Search up.
Wait, not a tampon.
Search it up.
Not a tampon.
Listen, you have your own son cheating. Somehow, your daughter-in-law dies. Your grandson cheats on his wife. Your son is part of the not biggest, but he's part of this well-known paedophile, rapist ring majiggy thing with all these celebrities.
They even got on an island. Like, they bought a whole island for it. It's a bit...
And you can't even defend your daughter-in-law that's getting all these... It doesn't make sense to me.
It clearly shows. I think sometimes people, you know, I think I was saying to somebody before, sometimes being ignorant is no longer an excuse. Like, people sometimes say stuff like, oh, I just didn't know that, or when they say racist jokes, it's like, I didn't know that was wrong. It gets to a point where you need to know. You need to be educated, because ignorance can land you in serious problems. And when you know the extent of the problems it can land you in, if racism was taken up as a bigger thing, than like a big deal that it needs to be, people will take time to go and learn, and they'll take time to educate themselves. It's because at the moment, racism is not that big of a deal to an extent. Like, people still get away with saying. I'll give you an example. You know how you was talking about what happened this week? The footballer that kicked the cat.
Hey,
let me talk about that. Oh,
come on,
May. I saw that.
How are you? I mean, you know what? I love cats. I can't.
No. The thing is, people are forgetting what the problem is. No one is saying that. No one is justifying that.
Kicking a cat.
Kicking a cat is a good thing.
Yeah.
It's the fact that the reaction from kicking a cat, and the reaction footballers get daily, like people chanting racist chants about footballers every day, and nothing happens. A man kicks a cat and they've taken dealerships. The whole club is affected by...
Even his brother. I mean, I know he did film it, but even his brother got affected.
I don't care. It's the fact that so they clearly shows that they can do something. Do you know what I mean? That they actually know what to do, but they're choosing to do it to what they feel like is important.
Yeah.
So a cat is more important than a black person's life. Are you deep in it?
I mean, I don't really follow the football world, but from what I was hearing my brother say, from what I have seen and heard, you know, like, correct me if I'm wrong, but was it like 2-3 weeks ago when a footballer got caught like beating or raping his girlfriend or something? Mm-hmm. Where were all the oi lads? Where were all of them on Twitter shouting and like?
That's the point. So it's like it shows that actions that people can take actions, and it's not, we're not just talking about just racism. You like you just mentioned about getting abused and stuff. Like, they can take actions for what's right, but they choose to take actions on something that's like, I guess kicking a cat is a bit.
Did the cat die?
No. The cat's alive.
Did it? So did he kick it? Did he throw it out the window?
He kicked the cat. That's why he literally kicked the cat.
Out of anger? Was it like
No, it was pleasure. It was pleasure. It's a bit sadistic. Like it's not.
Okay.
It's not something to do. Like a person with a normal brain wouldn't do that. Like he clearly was an idiot for doing that.
Yeah, of course.
But I'm sorry. So is that why you're gonna let the whole car be affected by a cat?
Crazy.
The cat doesn't even know what's happened. Do you know what I mean? All this is happening.
Now, to be fair, you know what? I remember, when I was working my old job, so because of the pandemic, we started doing door to door. I remember I wasn't paying attention to I think I was looking at the tablet or I was looking at something. I accidentally kicked a cat. The cat just ran along. It didn't do it. It didn't
move on. Move on.
It's so bad though, because I was in Sunny Hall. I was in a proper white area. I said, my God, there's somebody kicked the cat. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Do you remember? Have you seen that documentary of that guy that they created a whole Facebook page? It's called the cat something. It was on Netflix.
Yeah.
Basically, his was a bit mad, but basically he started off like showing videos of like torturing cats and stuff.
Oh my God.
It's a bit disgusting. And eventually killed somebody. But it's the fact that the group that they created the group because they said he was torturing the cats. It's not funny, but it's the fact that it was a real thing. They were right, but if you deep it, you're like, whoa, these people are not playing about because people torture dogs get tortured all the time. Dog get tortured all the time, but cats, I think cats it triggers people, you know. I think it's a genuine thing. It actually triggers people.
Oh, but listen, if you've got a cat and you're crying, we apologise.
We love animals. Animals to the world.
Yay!
No, but I'm just saying, I think there's actually a special love for cats. Like, jokes aside, people actually genuinely love cats. And it's like, whenever anything to do with harming a cat, especially kittens. Oh my God. When I hear it's like, they're like, you know what? I'm going to kill you. People lose their minds.
Nah, they do. It's a bit mad still.
People lose their minds when it comes to cat. And I don't know if you've seen cat lovers, they're not the same. Have you met a dog lover? Met a cat lover? They
are different.
They're different. They're just different. They're not the same. They're not the same. So I could see why the cat situation caused the uproar and stuff. But I'm sorry, human life is still more important, guys. Please.
This is where Black Lives Matter comes into it. I'm so sorry.
Human lives. You can't. I'm sorry. You can't equate. You can't compare a cat to a human life.
You can't.
It's just you can love the cat as much as you want, but a human life is still more important. And anybody that wants to be offended, sorry for you, innit?
That's a you problem.
That's a you. Because I'm sorry if you ever compare me to a cat.
If you think a cat, but it's.
No, the thing is sometimes when we speak like this and we're laughing, people might think that we're disregarding that what he did is correct. No, like we said, he's an idiot for doing that.
Yeah.
But you cannot compare a human life to cats. And in England,
especially, I was about to say that.
If you notice, animals, people don't want to admit to it, but to an extent, animals actually have more rights than most black people.
Not most.
Mate, I swear that if a black man got knocked down let me finish. If a black man got knocked down, and the dog got knocked down, the black man got the dog. And if it's a kitten, oh no,
you're dead, bro. Straight to prison.
The kitten, what happened to the kitten? But a black man got stabbed. Oh yeah,
it's one of those. They're always like that. Killing each other.
Yeah, stabbing happens all the time. But kitten, whoa.
Never.
How can you hurt a kitten? Oh my God! Like, please, guys. I hope our listeners have understanding and know that human life is still very important, guys.
It is.
How are we gonna talk about firstborn?
Oh my God.
Actually, our listeners, it would be nice if you guys can let us know if all the stories that we've told about being a firstborn and stuff. Like, it would be nice for you guys to let us know if you relate to them. Sending your stories and stuff. Like, we would like to share.
God, yeah.
Like, sending your stories of experiences you've had.
I actually have an announcement.
What's the announcement?
So we've actually had a couple of requests for people to be on the show. What?
Just mad. I was gonna say that.
Where are you?
I know what you're gonna say. Carry on.
Oh, I was gonna say that it's gonna be a bit of a time because the first person we've booked is Beyonce, so we have to wait for her to finish her schedule. 'Cause, you know, she's a busy woman, isn't it? So we have to wait for her. And when she's free, then you can start booking in your slots to be on the show.
What I was gonna say is,
Favour was like, yes, come on.
Actually, I was gonna say that we're gonna start having some guests.
Yeah.
Coming up, so you will soon start hearing new voices from different people.
Yeah,
because it's nice to hear more perspective.
I would love to hear the perspective of a firstborn son.
A son.
Yeah. Ooh. I feel like a daughter and a son is complete. I mean, again, it just depends on the dynamic in the family, but I feel like the expectations are different.
It's different, you know, because I was one of my other friends. He's a firstborn, and when I'm talking about certain things about first daughter, and he's like he doesn't really get it.
He doesn't get it. Yeah, it's different.
It's like, oh, like I think with firstborn, they're more like, just make sure you've got your money and that's it. Like providers.
Yeah.
Whereas with us, we're providers, we're nurturers, everything. Well, not just one thing, but so many things.
Yeah.
Like we're a bit more flexible than men. Does that make sense? Like, I've noticed a lot of people that have older brothers. It's like I go to my older brother to get money. That's it. Like, they never say anything else. Like it's never anything like, oh, I go to him for advice or I go to him for anything else apart from money. It's usually just money. And it's like, is that all you guys do?
Get your paper up.
We have to give money too, but we have to
everything.
So
I have to give my entire soul to keep that family running, man.
Oh, soul, you're being dramatic.
I'm being dead serious, Favour.
What soul, Genevieve? What soul?
Everything I have in me, I give to that family. No, but like, I definitely would love to hear from a firstborn son just to see how different it is, what the expectations are. Also looking at it culturally as well. Because I feel like a firstborn daughter, let's say Asian, any type of Asian, could be different from us. Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like, especially more with let me get this, north, east, west, north, south, this part of Asia, like southeast, like Indians, Pakistanis, and Bangladeshis and stuff like that. I feel like, from what I've seen, like online and stuff like that, it's like even, to be honest, even with some of them, even the ones that aren't firstborn, if you're a girl, like you're second, you still have that firstborn responsibility and stuff. So I'd definitely like to invite, you know, if you're a guest and you are of any ethnicity, any gender, we've got to be inclusive.
Yeah.
If you are a they, them,
to be fair, I don't know if I should have told you, but I think we do have a few people lined up.
Hey, come on. Yeah, Beyonce.
In your dreams. Anyways, we definitely have a few people that we have in mind lined up, and you
have to audition.
No, you don't.
Please,
you don't have to audition. But
I want to feel in control, Favour. This is
you don't always have to. You don't always have to be in control of anything. Just sometimes, just relax.
It's the firstborn.
But we're gonna definitely have some new people coming in to, like Genevieve mentioned, just express their take on being the firstborn. And different races. I never thought about different races. That's true.
I think
it's different. Yeah. It definitely is different. Like if when I was going on TikTok just watching videos, and I've noticed whenever a firstborn African person is making a video that's meant to be funny, it's not the same as a firstborn white person.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different. And it's still you can still relate to both of them, but it's just different ways of relating. Like it's just different. It's different.
Yeah.
Like, it would definitely be nice. So anyone, if you're firstborn, or I'm gonna push. I'm gonna even try.
Come on.
I'm gonna stretch even further.
Go on.
Even if you're not a firstborn and you feel like you can explain what you've seen from your perspective.
Oh yeah.
Of being the person that's not the firstborn, but you can see certain things, and you're like, I understand. You want to express what you've seen, or you just want to express your position, because it's not just firstborn that. If you want to express,
if you're a middle child and you feel like you're going through it, come on.
But the biggest thing, though, regardless of getting people to come in to speak, is we want people to express how they feel when they listen to us. Like, it would be nice to get some more some more insight, like about you guys. I mean, what?
Like, for example, is my voice sexier than Favour's?
Oh gosh, no one cares about that. Anyway,
I do. You're so weird.
I don't care, you guys. I don't care if my voice is sexy
DM
or
me.
not.
I need that validation. Bro. I need the validation.
I don't care at all. But it would be nice to really just get, because know how we're talking, and like it would just be nice to know how people perceive us. Like what when they listen to us talk, what do you think? Like how do we come across to you guys? And what from the stories that we say to you, do you relate to them? Do you understand what we're saying? Like, guys, please engage with us.
Favour's like, please, I need something.
No. But to be fair, we're getting some good feedback, to be honest, which is good, and it helps us because it keeps. We don't really need encouragement, to be honest. But it's nice to it's nice to hear people's perspective on how they enjoying what we're doing. But guys, keep the comments coming, keep the engagement coming. You can even send videos, whatever you want to do, send it.
Videos? What are we going to do with the videos?
I'll watch the videos and I'll play
what do you want these people to do in the videos?
Anything. Talk about yourself.
Okay. Give us a little dance.
Anything you want to do, just engage with us. That's what we want.
Yes,
please.
I don't know. I don't know what.
I keep thinking about relationships.
You want to talk about relationships?
Well, it's like I don't want to talk about it at the same time. Does that make sense?
I mean, you don't have to like expose anything.
I don't want people in my business. No.
All right.
My business.
I can see now why you don't do your American accent. That was disgusting.
I need to learn.
It's okay. It's not by force, you know.
Business.
Hey, come on. Business.
Do you feel like your life would be different if you wasn't the firstborn?
I swear you've asked me this before.
No. It's a different question.
Yeah, 100%.
How?
The way I see my mum treat my brothers, 100%.
I don't know if my life would be different, because I feel like
you know what? Technically, I'm actually not firstborn.
What do you mean? Yes, you are.
If we look at my mum and dad, I'm not firstborn. I'm firstborn in this family dynamic, but realistically, if we start from how humans... Sorry, that was very weird. I felt in my neck. How humans are created and birthed. I'm not the firstborn. I have a sister.
Oh, from your dad's side?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not here.
I'm just... God, Favour,
you've never seen... You don't even know what she even looks like.
Yes, I do. I've seen her.
Oh, okay.
The way Favour has so much confidence about my life, you never see her.
Well, I don't... It's not the same. Like, we're talking about you being...
Do you think I should invite her? See what? Because obviously she's a firstborn in her family dynamic.
Is she in the UK?
No, she's in France.
Oh, she's actually... Oh, your dad is in France, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not far. Do you know France you can get is 2 hours train?
Favour, do any of us speak French? You then talk like, let's invite Jen's sister.
Le français...
Bonjour, ma soeur, comment ça va?
Le français du habitat.
Ouais.
Du habitat Northfield.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what she remembers from French. What was it? GCSE year 9.
To be honest, I'm more fluent in Spanish. Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Okay, give us some spice. Come on. Oh wow. But yeah, it's a very strange concept to me that I have. The thing is, she's not even that much older than me. She was born like 5 days before me.
Guys, if you don't know this by now, Genevieve's dad was busy. He was busy in the street.
He was a busy man. He was a busy man. But yeah, it's just weird.
5 days from you. That's like
5 days. Yeah.
Like, you came out.
No, before me. So she came out first, and then I got born, and then it was just a whole.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
So you guys are literally the same age.
I think from what I remember last time, I think my mum said that she's already engaged. So me and her live in 2 completely different lives, bro.
So, like, getting married doesn't mean nothing, man. Don't let this people pressurize you.
Oh, so now it means nothing.
No, I mean, like, it's not a thing to measure because you're talking about maturity. Like, isn't that where you're going?
No.
Where are you going, Genevieve?
I just said that she settled down before me.
Why did you say that? What's your intentions of saying that?
I don't know. She's just got her life sorted out.
Exactly. You feel like she's doing better, but being married doesn't mean that you're doing better than anybody. So
I hope. I'm gonna try to say this in French. I don't know how to say it in French. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're okay. I was actually meant to go to France like 2-3 years ago, but it just never happened. I was actually meant to like meet them and everything.
Oh, you can still go now.
I can, but I need to get in contact with I am the horriblest person to keep in contact with.
When was the last time you spoke to your dad?
Oh my God. In the pandemic, some point in the pandemic. We're still in the pandemic, so that could have been last month.
No, but I know it isn't. It's not last month. It was last year.
Yeah.
Like March.
I don't know what month it was, but it was sometime in lockdown.
Genevieve. Why?
I'm just really bad with keeping in contact with people.
No, but I get being bad, but there's times when you need to stop being bad.
I know.
It's your dad.
I know. No, it's like we've never spoken. We have.
I know you have, but what does it feel like speaking to him? Do you find it awkward?
Not really. I just feel like there's not much to talk about. Like, it's just a standard, how are you? How's work going? You know, why don't you ever call me? Yeah, type of thing.
Does it feel real? And let me explain what I'm trying to say. Because you know how you can physically see your stepdad that lives with you.
Yeah.
And you even call him dad.
Yeah.
So you've already established that relationship where it's beyond a stepdaughter. Is like, that's your dad.
Yeah, yeah.
And now you have this man that's in France.
This man, where did you come from?
This man that's in France. And apparently your dad also.
Yeah.
Does it feel real? Like,
I think for me, because it's not like I've been completely blocked from his life. Like, up until we moved to England, like I said, he was a footballer. So when we were living in Spain, like, there's pictures of us like literally like in different countries. So he was active in my life when I was younger until we moved here. And I know that there was a point when he was trying to get in contact with me, but my mom was like, no. And I was just like, why? But that was ages ago. And then, yeah, like when I got... when he moved to France and he wanted, like, I did speak to him, like, we were messaging and stuff. I wished him happy birthday, all of that. It's just me. I'm just really bad with, like, it's me. It's literally me.
Also, he actually makes effort.
Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. But no, it's calm. I don't know how we got to this point.
I always wonder what it feels like to have a stepdad. It's like... It's very interesting.
I think for me, it's kind of easier to separate the two because obviously I haven't seen my biological dad since.
Oh, okay.
Since I was young. But the other day I was, going back to the topic of marriage. If I do decide to get married, I was thinking, who's going to walk me down the aisle? Am I going to have both of them or one of them?
Why not?
Both of them.
Why not? Have both.
Yeah.
Because your dad here, that's physically here, he's literally your dad.
Yeah.
Like, if you didn't tell anybody anything, I don't think he's ever he hasn't treated you different. Like, he's literally like, from what everyone can see, that's your dad.
Yeah, yeah.
So even this dad you're saying as in France, to me that's foreign, because that's the dad that I know is the dad that I see. Like, if you never told me, oh, this is my stepdad, like, you know how some people you can, I don't know, but sometimes you can tell when somebody is not someone's like biological parent.
Yeah, yeah.
With your dad, you can't tell. Like, the way he even talks to you, he shouts at you the same way. Everything is equally distributed. Yeah. There's no different. There's no, I'm treating you different or it's exactly the same way. So it's like, you, both of them can walk you down the aisle. Why not?
Let's go.
Why not? Like, wait, do you actually think about that? Stuff like that? Like,
yeah. Because it's just like, yeah.
I feel like I'm not a girl, you know, because I don't really think, not in as much as I want to get married. I don't really.
It's not that. It's not cause you know my thoughts on marriage. It's not something that I'm 100%. But I'm just saying, if it comes to the point, it's like, you know, which one?
Who do I decide? Like, you know, I hate people say stuff like, oh, I know what wedding ring I want to get. I know what dress.
Not a clue.
I had a friend at uni. She even told me how she knows exactly how the hall is going to look like. So the decor, the decorations and stuff, but the only issue she's struggling with is finding a man.
Girl, we are all in the same boat.
I have everything. I have the dress. I have the ring.
Apart from the person.
Apart from the actual person. I'm thinking, but isn't that what you should start off first?
Yeah, start off with that first.
You just skipped something here.
I honestly have never I can't even. I don't know. Even from a young age, I've never thought, like, my thing has never been I want to get married. I don't know why. It's just never been a thing.
No, I've had that, but I've just never imagined what type of dress I'm gonna. I don't care, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even know if I want to do a big wedding. Like, I don't think that's in my.
I want to have a big
No,
wedding.
of course you do. You're Nigerian. Of course you do.
Exactly. I don't have a choice. But do you know what it is? It's not even, aside from the fact that I'm Nigerian, it's also the fact that I like celebrating things.
Yeah.
Out of all of us, I've probably celebrated stuff more than you have.
Of course.
I love the whole idea of celebrating. Even I like celebrating the little wins. I don't feel like it needs to be something big for you to celebrate. Even in my family, like for example, Christmas, I basically forced them to celebrate Christmas
Really?
in a different way. Because let me tell you my family's method of celebrating Christmas. We'll come downstairs, pray. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Everybody clap your hands.
Hey.
And then we eat. And then we go. So I'm thinking, what about the presents? Like, why are we not doing all of this? I forced them. Like, I kept, and then now this year, like, the last Christmas was amazing.
Was it?
Amazing. And I was like, see where we've got to. Like, because I was just constantly pushing it. Even like with giving presents and birthdays and stuff, like, my brothers don't really care.
Yeah.
But I just kept giving them because I want them to learn, and now they've become better. So one of them is still struggling.
He's got time.
Yeah, but they've become better at giving gifts. Like, I just love celebrating things. I absolutely love it, man.
In my house, my dad's like, it's not in the Bible, so why are we celebrating it? Dad, come on now.
Oh my
gosh.
Where's
your Christmas spirit?
A lot of things are not in the Bible.
Like, for example, he doesn't care about celebrating his birthday because he doesn't say it in the Bible. Sir, God has blessed you with another year.
Where's the joy in this life? Where's the joy and happiness?
Honestly. But yeah, it's a bit dead in my house. This is...
You have to force them. Remember what I said about you?
But then at the same time, I don't care.
Okay, that's true.
If my dad's like, that means I don't have to spend any birthday.
Actually, you don't actually care. I just feel like all your birthdays. What do you actually do?
The last birthday I celebrated,
you didn't do anything.
I can't remember.
Jennifer, we're gonna do some 25th. We'll definitely do something for your birthday.
Oh my god, the thought of it. Just
No. You're definitely. There's no. I'm not even gonna let you do it. I'm not letting you have your 25th birthday and not do anything. I even have one person in mind that is her birthday coming up soon. I'm gonna message her. I don't like. Honestly, I feel like people. Why don't people want to celebrate stuff?
Yeah.
I love that. Like, celebrating things is amazing.
No, but it's good. But it's just I don't know. My family's boring.
Then force them to not be boring.
But
actually, no, you're boring too.
Exactly. I'm boring as well. So it's just like we're a perfect. We're perfect for each other.
You wouldn't do it, but then you come for people's birthday celebrations, but you wouldn't do anything for you. Why?
I don't know. It's just like.
Because I actually can't remember the last time you did anything. I celebrated anything.
I remember planning something for my 21st, and that didn't happen. Because I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You even told me we're gonna travel to a different city.
No, but I do 25. I don't know what it is about being 25, but I just want it to be different. Because like I said in the last episode, I feel like when you're in your 20s, that's when things start to become a lot more long term. And I don't want to mess anything up. So it's just like, I just want things, I just want to live a good, happy life.
Do you feel like you would, actually, first question, are you scared of being 25?
No. I'm actually excited to grow old.
Okay, my second question. Do you feel like you would change when you become 25?
No.
Oh, okay.
I mean, obviously to some extent, yeah. But it's kind of like saying the 31st of December, the 1st of January, you're still the same person.
True. I feel like what happens is, like you just said, when you're 25, you become more aware that you're getting older.
Yeah.
Like, when you're 21, it's like, oh, I'm an adult. Ooh. 22, oh, I'm an adult. Ooh.
Yeah.
23 is like, oh, I'm an adult, yeah. Or 25 is like, whoa, okay.
Yeah.
I'm an adult.
Yeah.
Where am I going? Like, what do I want from my adulthood? Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not a child anymore. So what do I want? What do I want and want to get from whatever I'm doing? Like, what's the reason of why I'm doing what I'm doing?
Exactly.
You start to question things. You're like, okay, do I want to just talk to these people for the sake of talking? Oh, we're going back to relationships again.
Yay.
do I want to talk to this person for the sake of talking, or just anything you're doing, even like working? Like, do I want to stay in this 9 to 5 for the rest of my life? Like, even I had to deep that, because I'm like, especially when I was doing my 9 to 5, I had a few adults that were in their 50s, like late 40s, and they would tell me, like, we're all in the same position, and I looked at them, and I would always think, okay, so you stayed in that position your whole life. How how are you doing this? Like,
it's
is this what is that what I want for my life? And I had to just decide, like, you know what, I don't want this for my life. Like, it's like I feel like we're at the age where we're now making decisions that we know that could affect us.
Exactly.
Like you mentioned, long term. That we're no longer just doing things for the sake of we're figuring it out. We're still figuring it out. We're still learning. Like we're not saying, but still, you're learning, but you're being a bit smart in how you're moving.
Yeah, you're aware.
Not just doing things just for the sake of I'm just gonna do it.
I think it's just a generational thing. I think we've grown up with the internet and technology, and we've seen what it can do and offer, and we've probably looked at our parents, our grandparents, our aunties and uncles and said, I don't want to live their life, I want to be a bit more
100%,
all of that. So I think it's just like me and my mum were talking in the car yesterday. Sorry, going back to relationships, but we talk about marriage and stuff. And she was like, "Oh, you know what?" She took it in a race kind of way. When I said no, it's actually more generational. She was like, these young girls at work, these young white girls at work, they're always talking about, I don't need my boyfriend to buy me anything. What, why should I wait on him? If I've got a good job, then I can do this. And I'm like, Mum, it's not a race thing, because she was kind of like, us Africans, we're always expecting the man to do everything, but now these young girls at work, and I'm like, it's a generational thing.
And actually, just going off what you just said.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. let me land.
Go on.
If you're a girl and you want a man to buy everything for you, you're more than welcome to be like that. There's nothing wrong with actually, because I'm actually, because there's this whole feminist movement. I feel like I'm also a feminist, but it gets to a point where it's like people that it's almost like you're trying to make everybody have the same mindset, and that's not what feminism is. Nothing to do with feminism. Is at the end of the day is about equality, right?
Yeah.
And equality means you having the choice to do whatever you want to do. If that choice means you want to be a housewife, do that.
Yeah.
If that's what you want, I hate when, because I feel like sometimes we've gotten to a generation where women feel like saying, "Oh, I'm an independent. I pay for everything myself. I don't need a man." Makes it seem like they look more desirable. I don't know. Because it's like, because some men that don't have the money would make you feel like, yes, you're more desirable because you're independent. You can pay for everything. If you want someone to pay for stuff for you, that's also fine. Good. And if you want to be independent, that's also good. But nobody should be telling anybody this is the right way to be. Like, I don't like just because you want to, because at the end of the day, relationship is not the end. It's not the end goal. Like, what is this? Like, no. You still want to live your life, and if you still, and there's still somebody out there that would go for you with that mindset, if that's what you want.
It's true. It's very true.
I don't know, because I've heard that before. Someone saying, "Oh, all these girls that they call them materialistic girls and stuff," and it's like, "Oh, they'll never get a man." Blah, blah. I'm thinking, but yes, they actually will. They'll get the man that wants that type of lifestyle. But the issue that happens is when people have a certain type of mindset, are going for people opposite from this. So let's say, for example, you have a mindset of you want material stuff, and you're going for someone that's more like, I want to save.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Work.
So if you love material stuff, go for the guy that loves material stuff. If you're a person that loves to save, what are you about to say?
You know what I'm gonna say.
What are we gonna say? Material. Oh no.
Material girl.
No. But if you go for what your standards are. Go for what you want. Like if you want to keep saving, there's someone out there that wants to also save as well. I don't think anybody should tell anybody what to do, because all in the sake of what you're being. I don't know. It just annoys me when people make it seem like girls that are like that. I'm actually not like that. I don't care about material stuff. But because I remember one time I was with a few friends, and they were having a debate, and this guy was just basically trying to tell this girl that she shouldn't be the way she is, because how can you want a man that wants to spend on you, blah blah blah, that's not a good woman, this that, and it was like, I want my woman to be like this, and I'm thinking that's you.
Go for that. I'm sure there's a woman out there.
And the girl that he was with was like that, and that's perfect for you. But don't try and put someone down for feeling the way they felt. And I remember when I was listening to this argument, I didn't actually say anything, because I'm like, if I start talking, if I talk now, I was getting annoyed. I'm like, he's genuinely telling her that she's wrong for having that mindset, and that doesn't make sense.
I hate men.
You can't hate men. She's not wrong. Like, she's more than she's more like, her mindset is okay if she's going for the person that also has that mindset. It's as simple as that. Nobody should pretend to anybody, oh, you should be like this. What?
Can I ask you a question?
Go on.
Because we're both in this situation. Are you not afraid, but are you anxious about being in a relationship?
To an extent, yeah.
Okay.
There's an element of because obviously we've both been single for years.
You said yes, never. Me, we've never ever.
No, but I've been very close many times.
Yeah, and you know what? Favor, like I'm literally on level 0. Favor's out of 100. She's probably on 75.
I've been very close. Yeah, but definitely. That's with anything, not even just relationships. With anything that you've never really experienced. Yeah. There's a level of anxiousness that's always going to be there because you don't know what's going to be, what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So yes, definitely.
My level of anxiousness is where are they going to be from?
Does it matter?
I'm just curious.
But is that important?
No, I'm just curious.
So do you want me to tell you where they're from? Are you asking me a question?
No, because you know me, I'm very open. I'm not like I am going to marry a black man.
It's true. Oh, she's very open.
So it's just am I going to end up with an Asian, a white, a Hispanic? Who am I going to end up with?
Have you ever imagined yourself as someone that's not black?
Yeah, and I've imagined myself with everyone Favor.
And it made sense to you. You're I can see this happening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm very open if anybody wants to take me on a date. My number is 021.
That's mad. Do you know what's mad? I always say to people, I'm open-minded.
You're not. You're not at all.
Do you know what I do? Because I'm I try to imagine, I'm thinking, nah.
Okay, let's talk about this, okay? What is something that you just know?
Not for what? In terms of what?
Just no. If a guy has it, no. You lock it off straight away. This is hard for Favor. She's not a very open person.
I know.
She's sweating.
What am you know what? You should start off and I'll say mine later.
The thing is, I don't think I have a lot, Like I said, I'm not picky. I don't think I have a lot. No, I do. You've got to have good breath. Oh my God. There are some people out there whose breath is hot.
Wow.
I can't, Favor. I can't. There's been some people, I look at you, your face is nice, it's sculpted, God took his time, and then we talk, and I'm like,
But you can sort that out. I don't think that's oh my gosh, never again.
People,
I'm not going to speak.
It comes deep from within.
Exactly, you can still sort it out.
I don't have time for that. I want you to be prepared for me.
Oh my goodness.
I can't handle that. Are you mad? Are you mad? Absolutely not.
So wait, you're telling me, okay, I'm gonna give a scenario. So you're telling me some nice looking, tall, whatever colour you caramel, chocolate, anything comes to you.
Yeah.
With beard, everything, and 6-pack, everything's in the right place.
Yeah.
And because he opens his mouth.
Oh, Favor, I feel sick just thinking about it.
Because of his bad breath, you're gonna be never again.
Because Favor,
he's got money. He's driving a nice car.
If you've got money, why does your breath stink? Wait. Why does your breath stink?
God-fearing. He loves his family.
No, if you're God-fearing, your breath will never stink. Your breath will never stink because you have the Spirit of God in you, and the Spirit of God is clean. No.
Are you actually telling me that
I'm passionate about this,
perfect in every single thing?
No one's perfect.
Of course, I know that, but I'm just saying, perfect to an extent has come to you, has taken all the boxes, and just because it's got bad breath, you're gonna be like, no.
No, I'm telling you, I have come across a person. I remember the first time I saw this person, I said, "Wow!" My reaction was, "Wow." Good face, they're a genuinely nice person. What I wouldn't mind, if I wouldn't mind until we started talking. I was like, yeah, I can't do this, man. It's a big no for me. It's a big no.
I can't believe that.
It's a thing.
I think it can be sorted. I don't think bad breath should be the
No, for some people it's automatic, it's natural.
No, I don't think it should be the deciding factor not to speak to them again.
For you, for me,
you can sort that out.
How? I'm not gonna clean your tongue for you.
Even if it's something that's coming internally, you can go to the doctors and find out what it is, and it'll be sorted.
Anyway, for me, it's bad breath.
And then after that, you can have a long life relationship with this person and a beautiful.
And then what if my children's breath start to stink? What am I meant to do now? I can't even kiss them
You're going a bit too far.
You know what? When I enter heaven, one of the first things I'm gonna ask God is, why does breath smell? Because everyone's breath smells, not negatively, but it has a scent to it. Why? Why can't we just breathe and there's nothing so I can live in peace?
You do know that your taste and smell are linked. So if you can't smell, you can't taste.
Favor, that's not what I was trying to say.
So if you don't want to smell, then you can't taste your food.
No, I just don't want anyone's breath to have a scent.
Yeah, but then you wouldn't be able to taste food because that means you can't smell anything.
No,
So okay, you want it to smell, but not have it. You want it to have a neutral smell. Is that what you're saying?
I just don't want there to be any smell.
So you don't want it to be a bad smell.
Any.
Huh?
You know how there's wind, but you don't smell wind.
No, you smell wind when it hits something that's not like doesn't smell nice.
Favor, listen. You know how Storm Dudley's roaming around the world right now, yeah? When it's wind, you don't smell wind. It's just windy. That's how I want breath to be.
Okay, for the sake of peace, I'm gonna accept what you said.
Thank you. No, yeah, my thing is you know what I find really sexy in a relationship?
Oh, okay. What is it?
Some people, I've said this out loud and people are like, you're such a weirdo. I don't care. This is my truth. I find it so sexy. And I'm not saying this because of Zendaya, but I find it really sexy in some relationships when the girl is taller than the guy. Dominate him.
Nah.
You don't see it. Have you seen Zendaya and Tom Holland?
I have seen them. They look very cute, but it's very awkward.
Oh, for goodness sake!
Why do you want to? First of all, that's a deep rooted problem. Why do you want to dominate a man, please?
No, I'm just saying. I just think women should be given. I'm not saying that for myself because I'm 5'4". I can't have a 5 foot person walking next to me.
I don't think I want to be. I want to dominate anybody, please. No, I don't want to dominate nobody. If anybody's listening, I don't want to dominate. Dominate is not me.
You want to be dominated?
I didn't even. Please, I knew she was gonna go there. That's what I purposely didn't want to say. I knew she was gonna go there, and I don't want to be dominated either. I just think everything should just be left the way it is. Just everyone should just flow. No domination.
Can you tell I haven't been in this? These are such unrealistic expectations.
No,
I can tell I haven't been in a relationship.
No, it's not. Some people actually like. Some people like
the breath thing.
No, not the breath thing. The height thing. Like
there you go.
Some men. If you notice, a lot of short men actually love to go for tall girls.
Yeah.
It's the actual thing. Like they like. I remember at uni, my housemate. She's quite tall. She's a tall girl. She's really, really pretty. Very like good looking girl.
Yeah.
She would always attract short guys. It got to a point where we're like, you start adding the dots. You're like,
there's something going on.
There's a link here. Why is it every time you're approached, it's always a short guy? And it's like I think to an extent it's a bit of a fetish.
Oh.
I think it is,
Okay.
It has to be because
what
you've looked at yourself.
Nah, favor, please.
No. You looked at yourself in the mirror. You saw your height.
I thought, you know what? 5'11". I want you.
I want to go for the tall.
Let's go.
You know how tall you are. You know how tall you are.
Yeah.
And you decided that, you know what? It makes sense for me to go for someone that I'm going to be looking up to. Nah, love it. No.
No way. But yeah, I feel like I have unrealistic expectations, but it's fine. You know what? Like my mum and auntie always say, you will be blessed because you have saved yourself. You are here. You've never been in. You're a good girl. God will bless you.
But the good girls team good girls.
Yeah. So you know what? Sometimes I just wish I was just.
Yeah. After all that, you wish you was what? You wish you was what?
No, I don't wish anything. I just wish. You know, it's really weird though. I feel like for someone who's not been in a relationship, I tend to have quite high standards.
That's the reason why you haven't been in a relationship.
No, the reason why I haven't been in a relationship, Favor, because no one shows any bloody interest in me. That's why.
Okay, no, there's more to that. First of all, where are we going? We don't go to places for people. You know that we don't go out. Do you know what I mean? Exactly. If you were to have people that was always going out, then you would have more chances to explore. And also, you do have a high standard. Because if you're saying that's not the reason, then you would have gotten with anybody.
That's true. That's very, very true.
And you know it's not hard to people. It's actually not hard to be in a relationship if you actually think about it. You can go online and go on Tinder or something.
I was on Tinder and Bumble for 7 days. I couldn't hack it.
Exactly, and I'm sure you had people. You had people message you, right?
Yeah.
Exactly, and that shows it's easy to get into a relationship.
Oh my God, there was this one guy who was like 6 foot.
So what happened?
He was half Russian, half English.
Why did you go for him?
I deleted Tinder.
Why?
No, we actually had a pretty good conversation, you know.
What happened?
I deleted Tinder. That was it. That was literally.
Why did you want? If you're having an amazing conversation with this person, why did you feel like, oh, I still want to delete Tinder?
I like face-to-face personal connections.
You could. That's what people do. You go from Tinder and you arrange. And you
no, I don't want it. I don't want our story to be with me on Tinder. You know those stories where it's just like.
Genevieve, do you know what's mad about what you're saying? How did your cousin meet her partner? How did your cousin? And bear in mind, Genevieve, no. Genevieve's cousin is beautiful.
She's gorgeous,
beautiful girl, and her partner is stunning.
Yeah.
They literally look perfect.
No, they do.
When we saw them, because we went to their wedding, when we saw them, genuinely, like they
made me want to get married.
They look perfect. Like they look beautiful. Like everything just matches, height, color, everything's on point.
Yeah.
And they met on Tinder.
But because obviously they've been together for quite some time. Tinder has changed over time.
No, Tinder was worse before.
Was it?
Yeah, it was all about just bang bang.
No, it's still like that now, isn't it?
No, it's gone better now.
Has it? Okay, yeah. Fair enough.
But actually, what am I talking? Do I even know?
She's clearly an expert.
From what people have told me, it's gone better.
Okay,
people
fair
have
enough.
said it's not as some people. They have something. I think I was watching a YouTube video. You know when you watch random YouTube video, you don't know why you're watching.
Yeah,
it.
you just ended
And
up.
she was talking about how there's something that Tinder has where you can make friends. So it's not just for dating.
Isn't that Bumble?
No. It's, Tinder has a feature where you can select to make new friends.
Oh,
just
okay.
Purely friends and nothing
Okay,
else, not
that's
no
all right.
relationship, anything. So
Yeah.
it's definitely gone better.
Okay. Yeah. You know those stories where it's okay. So it's gonna sound weird when I say this, but there's a YouTube couple, right? And thankfully they're not like black girls, Korean guy type of. They're that, but they're not cringy. Like you can tell there's.
Oh my gosh, I hate the ones that are cringy.
Everything's
about
kimchi and jollof.
My race.
Oh my God, he sees my natural hair for the first time.
Touches my natural
Korean
hair.
boyfriend. Anyway, so there's this like really, they've got 2 kids, beautiful, like you can tell it's genuine, and they literally met on a train. Like he saw her, and he was like, she's very interesting. He approached her, and she was like, wait, you speak English? They met each other. They hung out. Within 3 days, he was like, I love you, and they've been together ever since. Like I don't want the person to tell me I love you in 3 days, but just that. Natural.
I'll run.
No, you don't. You have issues.
No, I would run away.
But I just want that kind of just natural. Like I just want it to be like you weren't expecting it. Like it hit you rather than hi. Do you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying, and ideally, I think that's what most people want. Things that happen naturally, like it just happens.
Yeah.
But with Tinder, there's no guarantee that it would work. So when it does work, that's still natural.
I still don't. I don't.
If you're speaking to a bunch of people and you still haven't met anybody, and you eventually meet one person, it's like, whoa, it actually worked.
It does.
So I'm not Tinder. I'll say I would probably recommend Bumble from what I've seen on YouTube.
Yeah.
People that usually talk about online dating, they usually talk about going on Bumble and stuff, and you have to make the first move apparently on Bumble.
Yeah, the girls in control. That's what I liked about it.
I don't know if I like that.
I mean, I didn't speak to a lot of people.
I don't want to make no first move.
No,
move to me.
Exactly. Okay, I've had people say this to me. For those of you who don't know me, you know, whether you can tell from my personality, my voice, my face. Do I look like those type of white girls?
Whoa.
Do I look like those type of black girls that would end up with a white guy? That's what I want to ask.
Oh my goodness. I remember.
Because I've had someone say this to me, like, yeah, I can see you with a white guy straight away. Like, sorry, pardon?
Do you know what it is, yeah? If I wasn't friends with you and I didn't know your personality, you totally look like...
What is it about me that makes people think that?
It's just even your style. Like, you have a style that's, you know, the I'm a unique black girl. I don't know how to explain it.
Oh my God,
like,
this is embarrassing.
No, it's not embarrassing. It's good. It's good. Like it's not the stereotypical it's good.
How do we end it?
Yeah, so I think I can definitely see what they mean.
You know what? We'll do this in the next episode.
I can see why they're saying Jennifer will end up with a white guy. I can see it.
This will be further discussed in the next episode. We're being kicked out.
Thank you guys for listening. Bye guys.